Hey guys, Locky from e-Spurs Australia here with your match preview of the game against Burnley on the weekend. We're back from the international break. It was a boring weekend, wasn't it? But yeah, good to have no big injuries or any big concerns coming into this one. None that we already didn't have to deal with anyway. Now, the last game against Burnley was quite memorable for me because you might remember Rose got a really great winner striding forward, and Sissoko had actually done something good. He got into a good bit of space, and he made a great assist for Rose to win the game for us. So that one always sort of stuck in my head. It was a tough game, and we came from behind to win it. So that Burnley have got a rubbish record away, so it was good to sort of condemn them to that again at White Hart Lane. But they are a tough opponent, and I think this game's going to be even tougher. Now, form-wise, Burnley are winless in their last 7 games, I think, which it includes a really good draw they got against Chelsea. Really spirited performance from them. They're currently 13th in the table, and they're 8 points clear of the drop zone. So they're not completely clear of a relegation battle at the moment, but their fans would be pretty heartened with their position at the moment. As for Spurs, we're on a great run of form. We've won 7 out of the last 10 games, and if we want to secure second place, which we're pretty confident in doing, we're going to have to perform out at Turf Moor, and it's going to be a really tough game to get the 3 points from. I think Burnley have only lost 3 times there this season. They've got a terrific home record. Now, sorry about that. Spurs managed it great, but maybe a bit ugly could be the word for it. Win over Southampton before the international break, and there was obviously a lot made of Harry Kane's absence going into that game, but we didn't look completely bereft of ideas, especially in that first half where we were playing, champagne stuff. Son was unlucky not to finish a really great chance he had in the first few minutes of the game. Eriksen put a pinpoint ball through for him, and he made a really good run. The kind of run that Harry Kane isn't, always going to make. He's not blessed with a lot of pace, but so it was a new option for Eriksen to pick out, and he did with aplomb. So, even without Harry Kane, we showed up, and we definitely played well. And I think you'd have to thank the form of Dele Alli and Christian Eriksen for helping us over the line in that game. Christian Eriksen's goal in particular was fantastic, and the way Dele Alli won his penalty was very professional and very well done. And he also took it with aplomb, his first penalty ever. Now, interestingly, we're obviously buoyed by our terrific home form. That was the 10th win in a row at home. We kept that record going. So, you'd feel with the absence of Kane, perhaps just that home form, sort of steadied our ship for a bit. So it'll be interesting again to see how Spurs react with a tough game away and without our talisman Harry Kane. I guess what's interesting is that we performed so well at home, even without Harry Kane. But now we're going away where we've not, our worst performances this season have come in away games, say like Sunderland or Manchester United. And, Burnley have got this great record. We're coming to this game, without our best player, you could say. And we will again be relying on Christian Eriksen and Dele Alli to be just picking those locks. Especially considering Heung-min Son played 90 minutes against Syria in a World Cup qualifier just the other day, and Vincent Janssen got the flu on international duties with the Netherlands, which kind of sucks because I felt that this was sort of the perfect game for Janssen. He's a bit stronger. He's got that arse to sort of boss people around on the pitch with. So I felt he might be suited to this game. With his hold-up play, and he can lay it off to Eriksen or Ali or, and I always feel that Son is sort of better used off of the bench. We saw again against against Southampton, that in the second half he sort of looked a bit leggy, looked a bit tired, wasn't really doing much. And I feel that's sort of what you get with him. We've got this frustrating situation where he'll play really well as a substitute, and then we start him, and then he doesn't play well, and then he loses his position, and he comes in as a sub, and he does something amazing. So he's a frustrating player like that, but I feel he would have made a great impact from the bench, and Janssen would have been a good option to start with. Obviously, Janssen with the flu, hard to say whether he'll make an appearance at all. And Son having, played 90 minutes halfway around the world the other day, well, not from me, but from most of them, where he'll be playing, you'd feel that problem of his lackluster performances, say, when he starts, could be exacerbated by that. So it's going to be a tough game. And, I'm not overly confident about this. I mean, it's tough because you sort of get in this position where you start to really expect wins with Spurs, but yeah, away against Burnley, it's tough to call. I feel like we will win at 1-0. It'll be a tough game. They're very defensively sound, and I'd feel it's going to again be our boys, Christian Eriksen or Dele Alli, providing that goal. Could be another penalty from Ali. That'll be my prediction. Dele Alli penalty, 1-0, nail biter. But we got to see, right? So I'm looking forward to it. I'm confident, but not overly confident. And with other results that happened that weekend, a lot of the top six are playing sort of quite hard games. We'll see. A draw wouldn't be the worst outcome. So I'll see you after that with my match review, and until then, come on you Spurs. See you next time.